Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Whoa. To another episode of Lost Minds of Phandelver at the Monty Hall. Boom, boom, boom. Explosions. Wow. It's crazy. You might be noticing that we got 5 screens up here again this week. We are down a player again. Chris is here in any way but physically. But I'm sure he's rooting us on. Wherever he is. Wherever you are, Chris. Wherever the wind blows. That's where he be. He's the whisper.
He's not dead.
In your ear. No, he'll be back next week.
I remember him as he was. Yeah. Still
That's
remember
beautiful,
him.
Rob.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna.
No, what are you gonna do?
No, never mind. It's fine. I think it's fine. It's fine.
Happening.
It's fine. Oh,
Is it fine?
Okay. Why don't we have a fun little announcement to share with you all.
We do.
Cassie, would you like to take it away?
I guess so. Yeah, I'd love to. Hi guys, I'm back. I was gone, but now I'm back, and I'm back with news. I come bearing great news. I'm doing great already. I'm not even drunk yet. So we have been working very hard, like we've said, to develop the new season of NPC Lab. Whee! Oh! Pew, 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 pew. NPC Lab is coming back. You heard it. You heard it right, baby. We are shooting for Monday as a uptime. Yeah, just stay glued to Twitter and keep an ear out because we're coming back, and it's gonna be so good. Like, we be in the creative process. Nick and I were like, this is it. This is where it really takes off, baby. But yes, NPC Lab is coming back. We can't wait to bring it back. We know it's what you guys want. It's what we want. I miss it so much. I know Nick misses it. So, yeah. Yay. How was that? Was that good?
That was amazing.
Great.
Beautiful announcement. Wonderful announcement.
Thank you.
Thank you, NPC Lab announcement. We all feel blessed. Yeah. Gonna be coming back soon on Mondays, so stay tuned. Like Cassie said, stay connected to the Twitter. We have our Discord down there. But, gosh, without further ado, let's get into our intro of sorts. We'll introduce our wonderful, immaculate players and their sweet little devils that they play in this campaign.
I mean, you're not wrong with Telly. Technically, she's
yeah,
a halfling.
You're actually right. We'll start up here with Cassie. You're in our top left box this evening.
Hey, wow.
Yeah.
Upgraded. Promoted.
Anyways, my name is Cassie, also known as Bravo, and I will be playing Nat, the rogue. What was her accent again? It was very, yeah, like a Nat. It was that one, huh? No, she's a rogue, and she has a bit of a backstory, which definitely has been revealed many a time and has been talked about, at least with a couple of you. But, yes, that's me. That was rough. I'm stumbling. I gotta get drunk.
No, that was wonderful. That was great. We got Justin up here.
Hey, I'm Justin. I'm playing Bran Stormwind, a cleric of Talos, destined for greatness with the power of the storms at his fingertips.
Is that the sound the storm makes?
Yeah, it's the lightning strike. You know, you were doing too well with the sound effects. I wanted to get in on that.
You're right. I had to share the glory. We got Wayne over this way.
Salutations, everyone. Hi, I'm Wayne Keller III. I'm going to be subbing for Coco during combat, so be prepared for Shakespearean insults for vicious mockery. And then mainly, we play Telly, the Tiefling Warlock, who just immolated a necromancer with a white-hot celestial sphere and a burning infernal flame.
There it is.
Yes.
Did
Yes.
Did it. Did it. Done it. Did. Consider it did. No. We
have considered
Rob,
it.
Please save me.
Hello. I'm not sure what just happened. I'm Rob, or bonus stage Rob, or bonus_stage_Rob. You could find me usually at twitch.tv/bonus_stage_Rob. But tonight you can find me here on twitch.tv/the Monty Hall. If you're watching in the past, hello, you missed us, but you can catch us now if you're live. Look at you go. Look at you, you little audience guys. Look at you go. You know, see, I out-awkwarded you, Nick. Look at me go.
No, you didn't. You saved me.
I fell on my sword, but that's not what the story's about. It's about my friends and I. And who am I? Tog Ironpick. Tog Ironpick.
There we are.
Yes.
We found it.
We made it. We made it. The dwarf with a plan for immolating people with my sword. I don't know, Telly. You always do it so well. I keep trying, and you know, maybe I'll get there one day.
It's okay, Tog. You just need a little work.
Thank you. Thank you. I believe in me.
Just out of character, in character.
I'm unclear what the canon is.
Oh
I
my
watched
God.
the Rick and Morty episode. Now my
No,
whole
this is
world.
like the exactly. It's like that Lion King 1.5. This is like you guys watching the TV, like the movie screen.
Yeah, pretty
No,
much.
exactly. I love it.
Anyway,
But that's
let's play a
that's
game.
all of us. Let's play some D&D.
play a game.
The cast member we are missing is our wonderful Chris, who plays Coco, Brino, Leadbelly.
Got it.
I was looking.
got it.
I missed him. Forgot his last name. But playing a tiefling, or not a tiefling, a halfling bard, being carried by our friend Wayne here for the session. Oh, and I'm Nick. I'm the DM. How do you do? So with that, let's get underway, guys.
That was a really good intro, you guys.
They're always they're always little diamonds, man. That's what I'm
They're
telling you.
beautiful little
Diamonds in the
Listen.
rough.
Yeah, if any of you out there catch anything of this episode or any episode, it's got to be the first like 12 minutes. Always the first
Don't
12
listen
minutes.
to Nick. Don't listen to Nick.
Yeah. After 12 minutes, you can just
You can click
No,
off.
leave.
Nothing
you don't
happens
listen
after
to
that.
that.
Nothing happens. I'm just
Or you
gonna
know
play
what?
D&D,
Boost
but
our
who
average.
cares?
It doesn't matter, I guess.
Oh my god. No, let's dive in.
Cap.
So,
We
cap
playing
time.
D&D?
Last episode, last session, you guys made your way around the Tribord Trail, around the hills to the northeast of Phandelver, around that area. You searched out Wyvern Tor, a mountain pass sort of hilly area that used to be home to none other than wyverns, go figure, and managed to annihilate practically some orcs who had made their home there, attacking, scouting, and sieging local travelers and traders and things like that along the Tribord Trail. You, after, made your way north to this Old Owl Well, a old tower that had sort of crumbled and fallen since its creation 2000, who knows, many years ago, as it was an ancient tower, now be the home or the temporary home research facility. You're really unsure at this point of a necromancer from one of Telly's deductions from a far off country. And I believe that's where we pick up after you guys had just slaughtered a small army or a large militia of zombies along with their necromantic leader. We are in the midst of the ruins of this old tower, you guys have the tent there. It was the necromancer's tent to, I guess, explore. But really, other than that, it's just undead carnage and rubble around you.
Necromancer's tent sounds like a...
Sounds like a what, Cassie?
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on. Like a
No,
what?
we're on bated breath.
Go on.
Sounds like a really specific kind of brothel.
Hey.
Oh, God.
Heyo.
Like
I was
instead of,
thinking,
like,
I was
the-
thinking more of like a weird indie dance band.
the
Necromancer's tent.
tent.
Yeah.
You're
Dips.
both not
Dips, I call
wrong.
it.
Because I thought pants tent, and then I was like, haha. And
Oh,
then I just let
that's
my mouth talk.
Necromancer's tent. Dude, Table Talk D&D. Thanks, gamers, for the host.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, snap.
Our very good friends.
Thank you.
We do love them. A late night program of D&D.
So you guys are in this rubble. You got this
Fight!
tent. You have this undead carnage. What would you like to do?
Glad that I was here and present for such a fight. As we all know, I was definitely here and contributing, and I know exactly what's going on. So, Tog, why don't you lead and tell me what the fuck's happening?
Well, we killed
No,
a
I'll
bunch
just
of
follow- I'll just-
zombies.
I'll follow you lead. No, I know zombies. No, it's fine. I've got it on my mind.
Telly murked a guy.
Oh shit! I know. I saw that. I was present, definitely for that, and I
Yeah,
saw
that
it.
was a lot.
Telly. Haha.
You all right?
So,
Um,
Telly,
Yes. What?
what's the next thing we're gonna do? Because it seems like you're the one who's the horn of the rhino on this. You know what a rhino is? I take it, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
so we
good,
know what
good.
a rhino is.
Yeah. Okay. You read a lot of books.
if-
I figured. Right. Well. Are we gonna ransack the place, or do you have some kind of?
We would personally feel a little better if you give me like 10 minutes so I can detect magic and make sure there's no like magical traps around his tent. And then we could also
that's a
know what
good
to pick out and everything. And I mean, it'll only take like 10 minutes, and then we can investigate and everything as we see fit.
You take your
Detect
10
away.
minutes.
Before we do, how are we gonna let the players forgetting the person's name, but Wayne wouldn't. How are we gonna let Darren know that we dealt with the necromancer?
Well,
Ooh.
have you ever gone?
Word of
Have you ever
mouth?
gone hunting, Telly?
No,
Have you ever gone bounty hunting, Telly?
no.
Why
Okay.
would you think it's
Anyways, oftentimes when they're looking for some kind of trophy, the easiest thing to bring them is a head.
No, well, we took the orc and ogre's teeth. Why don't we
Ears,
take
ears. We did the ears.
that as well? That's what I
Yeah.
meant. The
See,
ears.
ears, look. Well, I guess that won't work.
Does he have an amulet of
I mean-
some sort, like a necromancer's amulet?
He's got the tattoo on his forehead.
Take
That
the
means he's the
forehead.
necromancer.
Take the
Hey.
forehead.
Okay, does someone else want to do that while I start casting?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Dog's gonna rip the forehead. Well,
Well,
Brad,
Telly's
you wanna
not
play
so-
Slapbox or something while these two get to work?
Yeah, sure, pal.
Have you ever
Why
played
not?
Slap? Have you ever played Slap?
Not at all.
Okay, you're gonna put your hands together like this,
Huh?
I'm
right?
just
And all you have to do is not get slapped by me. So you have to move, all right? But if I miss,
Okay.
then we switch, all right?
Is this like a
Sure,
dexterity contest?
Ready? And Nat like swings back, or like I guess like really like as quickly as she can with her little rogue speed is like slap, 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 slap.
Would you guys want to make contested sleight of hand rolls?
Sleight of hand. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds right to me
I'm
for this
not
game.
good at this.
Oh boy. Oh, Bran with an 18. Cassandra with a 9.
Oh shit.
No, Nat with a 9. Yeah, Bran, Nat, you think you got this in the bag? Like you know how to pick locks. You use your bow. You're pretty dexterous with your hands. But Bran somehow just like almost brute forces his way into like slapping your hand first. I don't know how many points you guys are playing to, but he gets the first one.
Not anymore. Fuck this.
This game,
It's not
pal.
fair.
No.
It's not fair because you got some kind
Beginner's
of.
luck.
Coco's like, I'll play.
Okay, well I don't want to hit Coco. I mean, Bran's a formidable person,
I'll
but Coco's
hit
a little.
Coco.
Is Coco doing this?
What have I started? What have I done?
I just feel like that's what Coco would do. What would Coco do?
I think Coco would do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we lost Justin a little bit there.
Just look at Justin's face.
Yeah. In the most beautiful way possible. Oh no.
Justin.
Oh gosh. Well, you know what? We'll he's having
Should
some
we
technical
investigate?
difficulties
You know
here.
what? Bran's communing with Talos, and I guess we could just
10
Tom,
minutes later.
How's that forehead coming? Yes, is it good?
Hey, Tog.
Oh my god. I was worried.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear Tog's name, and then I was like, "Oh, forehead, that's me." Yeah, I have a dagger. Do you think I'd be able to like cut enough with a dagger as opposed to like a hunting knife? Could I make that work? You think?
I mean, make a. It's gonna be a lot tougher because a dagger is more like a, like a stabby sort of thing. It's not really made for incision cuts or like things like that. But you can certainly make a dexterity check. Are you trying to scalp this guy?
Yeah, basically. I might actually. I don't know. Alternatively, maybe I do just take his head, huh?
Might be easier.
I mean, it's
Chop.
easier, it's cleaner, it'll work better. Better. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
It's just killing me.
What? Does anybody have a battle axe in the party? I don't think so.
Bran does.
Bran
Bran
has.
does.
You
You could
can
just
take it off
grab
of his
Bran's.
rebooting pole.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, man, I borrowed this, and then just, thank you, and then immediately.
Sure, buddy.
Ah!
I think
my chair broke.
you can do it easy enough.
We're good.
So much happening right now.
There's a
lot
lot
of
happening right now.
Well,
I took a
alright.
picture of Patrick though.
Love it.
And is 10 minutes past?
Yeah. He's
Grant,
back,
I'm borrowing your
gentlemen.
battle axe to chop a guy's head off. Thanks.
Yeah, it's okay though. Your battle axe is fine. The guy's head is not though.
Yeah.
It is off of his shoulders now, or his
Cool.
neck.
Tog is then going to, I guess, kind of let it like sort of bleed out, and I don't know. I think he might attempt to. Is there like a campfire or something here?
Not around. There might be something in the tent.
You just let it dry. Let it drain and dry.
Yeah, I might do that. I was
Yeah.
gonna try and cauterize it, but that doesn't make much sense. I'll just let it dry.
And it just smell bad.
Yeah, well, you know what? Then we gotta
Yeah,
be quick about it.
Yes.
Ellie's
Alright.
still
well,
casting. She can't be part of this conversation.
Oh wait, what are you casting?
I'm ritually casting Detect Magic so
Oh,
that
sure,
in
yeah.
10 minutes time,
Mm.
we can look over the tent and the surrounding area. Telly, yes, is interested in the tent, but also in the surrounding ground area and such.
Yeah.
So once 10 minutes has passed, Telly will let you know.
Right. Well,
Are we 10
Bran,
real
are you
minutes?
feeling alright? Bran, are you alright?
Yeah, I think Talos got mad at me for saying I wanted to hit Coco and just smote me from existence for a second.
His favor. You know, you never know.
You never know.
That was weird, but I'm back now.
Well. Yeah, you never know with gods. I also wouldn't know, but I've heard lots of stories. But
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't think I like this slapping game anymore.
You don't like it?
No, no.
Because I don't either anymore, since apparently somehow you're good at it, which isn't fair because you have some kind of advantage over the common folk because you have some cohort with another worldly figure, isn't that right?
I mean, yeah, he gives me more strength, not speed.
Right.
I think I'm just naturally talented.
Okay. Anyways, Tally, how you doing?
About 10 minutes has passed.
Great.
Okay. You see her doing really awesome, like really Doctor Strange like hand motions while she's
No, I saw
ritually
it. I like them.
casting.
She's doing
Yeah,
it.
thank you. I've just been doing it in the little corner. Okay, let's look at the tent first. We'll do that, and then I'd like to spend some time investigating the area as well.
All right.
As you look around, there's nothing sort of magical around the rubble, or the like outside vicinity. And you look at the tent. The tent doesn't look magical either.
Is there anything magical on the necromancer's person?
I
One nipple ring.
don't magical.
Ring of defense.
Jesus, could you imagine? No, you don't find anything magical on the wizard.
What a loser.
Okay.
Would
Well,
you like to search his body? Someone can make an investigation check.
Would you like me?
Sure. And she's gonna pat your shoulder and says, Salyun's watching over you.
Oh God.
And
so
you
many
get a-
gods interfering
You get a
in my
D.
life.
You can add a D4 as I cast
it.
guidance.
So, but wait, real quick is.
Oh wait, guidance is concentration. Detect
yeah.
magic is too. She's not gonna do that. She's gonna keep detect magic up. That
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting used to my new spells.
No, you're fine.
What? Well, fuck.
Yeah, with a 10, he's really just wearing his robes, and he's got like a wand. That's just. Like
I don't
a
know what I
normal
grabbed,
looking
but I
wand.
very much hope it's a wand. I'm just gonna
Definitely
tug
a
really
wand.
hard on it.
Definitely a wand.
Thank God.
Rigor mortis
That
hasn't
could have
caught him yet.
that could have gone one of two ways. Telly, I can't use this.
I don't really think I can either. It's not
Oh.
really magical.
I guess
It's
I can
not.
try.
Well, it's just like a wand. I guess it's faintly magical when you look at it.
But it's
but-
not like detecting magic item.
No, it's just a spellcasting focus. A wizard
Cool.
could use this as a
Spellcasting focus.
wand. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So we could also turn that in as a part of like.
Oh. Or we
Look,
could sell
did
it.
that works too. If you want to keep it, do you want to see if there's any traps at the front of the tent, or it's not the cloth isn't magical, so we could just head in if you want to too.
Right. Do you want me to check for traps?
You don't know? Yes, necromancer's probably not that great, and probably
Or,
very.
I mean, if you're feeling confident, Telly, you can just walk right in.
Last time I did that, I died by a bunch of goblin
why not
arrows.
check for traps? Beep, beep, boop. Beep, 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 boo.
I'm checking for traps here.
Don't stare at our
Sweet
clutches
beans.
while we synchronize our watches. Yeah, 15.
With a 15, so the tent has like little tent flaps. You open them up, and you kind of peek in. You look around, check for traps there. You do not find or see any traps.
Oh my God! There's a 15-foot alligator in here. I'm kidding. It's empty. You can come in. Come on in. Come on.
Yeah, and as you
Kelly,
guys
Why
walk
did no
in,
one laugh? That was funny.
Ha 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 ha!
Aha!
I hate you all.
I think
I
Coco
know,
actually
Coco-
thought there was a alligator
Coco
in
is
there.
laughing. Coco
He's
is
laughing
laughing
nervously. He thought there was an alligator.
I can take that liberty.
So yeah, as you guys walk
So-
in, you see it's kind of it's a large tent on the outside, and it's also large on the inside. It's about a 20-foot it's about a 10 by 10 foot tent there, and you see there is it's like a comfortable sort of like traveling kind of suite looking interior. It includes a cot, a chair. There's a writing desk and a couple of like inks and quills and letters. There's some supplies like food, things like that, adventuring supplies around, as well as a chest full of clothes.
With my pass
that's
through,
sort of open, and you can see there is a couple of things sort of sitting on top of the chest there, if you want to look at it.
With my pass through of detect magic, looking around the room, am I drawn to anything in specific? Because I need to check the wording exactly, but I think it's like 3 feet of stone
it's like
or
within
something.
30 feet of you.
Yeah, I think there's like specifics though with but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So
Yeah, you see. Well, what catches your attention are a bottle filled with a red liquid, as well as like a parchment like rolled up. On the top of the chest there with the clothes, within this large sort of leather sack.
There's something in there. Okay.
Yeah, that's what catches your attention. Nothing else though around the room.
Okay, so Telly's going to just say, I see magic. Are the red liquid and the scroll are on the writing desk, correct?
No, they're on the
clothes?
The chest with the clothes. So the chest is open. There's an open chest filled with clothes, and then some other odds and ends inside and sort of on top of. And those are some of the things you see. There's
so
like a liquid, and there's parchment, and there's also like a big leather sack on top of the.
Telly's going to collect those things and say, I think these have some type of magic aura. I can look through this if like you and Coco or you and Bran or anybody wants to like go through for like non-magical things like coin or fine jewelry or such.
Yeah,
that won't be too difficult.
So, is there enough room like on the cot for Telly to like sit and lay out the things and open up the bag?
Yeah.
Cool. So she will do that and open it up and see what's pulling the magic, looking for the magic while everyone else looks around the room.
Okay, then I'll get back to you with that. What is everybody else doing?
Hey, Bran.
Yeah, what's up, pal?
I bet you 1 gold piece that I find more coin than you do.
You're on. I put out my hand to shake.
You're not
Coco
gonna wanna do. Okay, well.
Coco says, I think Nat can do it, and does a weird dance, and Bardically inspires Nat.
Oh, come on.
It's unfair. You won the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Slapbox.
He's doing a weird ballet dance.
All right.
All right, so
Here
both
goes
of you
my investigation.
Yeah, both of you roll investigation rolls as you now competitively try to find some other coin
3
around. Okay,
I have a -1.
That's a 19.
No. Yeah, Nat with a 19, Bran with a 9. You all sort of like, or you both kind of rush around the room trying to find things. Bran, you find there's like 3 copper coins on the desk there that you just sort of, you kind of find immediately, and you sort of figure like the rest of the hunt's gonna be easy because you just immediately found these 3 copper coins. Whereas Nat, you kind of look like behind the chest filled with clothes, and you find 2 silver pieces, and you kind of check like the far corner, like you kind of like climb under the cot and like check the far corner of the cot, and there's like 4 more copper pieces over there. As Bran is sort of like noticing that you're finding more pieces, he starts to kind of look around. You jump to the desk, and through your investigation, you find a bunch of letters and things like that. You kind of like, as you're looking through the desk, you notice that a lot of the letters seem to have the same correspondence with some person named Junie.
Junie.
But you don't really find any more coins on the desk. So at the end of your search, Bran, you don't manage to find any more than the 3 copper, and I believe Nat found 4 copper and 2 silver.
Well.
Not
only did I find 4 copper and 2 silver, but I also found 1 gold.
Ugh, that's not fair. A,
What do you mean?
you
Not
cheated.
fair?
You cheated.
Cheated? What do you mean?
Coco helped you out. But fine, you know, I'm a man of my word,
Oh
pal.
my god. You are not one to talk, mister. I have the blessing of a god who has higher power than all of us.
I am a man of my word.
I'm gonna-
Enjoy your gold. And I drop 100 copper on the floor.
Oh my god, that's so petty.
You piece of shit.
Pog is dying. He thinks that is the funniest thing that Brandon has ever said or done.
Well, thank you.
Fair and square?
Scramble to like put it all into her coin purse.
And what does Telly find in the bag?
So within the bag, you find, you might want to get a pen and paper.
I have a piece of paper. Yep.
Okay.
I have red potion.
You knew what
I
was
have
up.
scroll. Yep. I have red potion and scroll listed.
Okay. So, in the sack, you find 35 silver pieces, 20 electrum, 20 gold pieces, and 5 platinum pieces. You also find a single pearl that's worth 100 gold pieces. And inspecting the bottle and the parchment, you can tell that the bottle is a potion of healing, and the parchment, when you unfurl it, it is a scroll of darkness. You also find a small box. It's kind of like it's sort of jewel encrusted. The box itself is worth about 25 gold pieces. And you can open it if you'd like.
Oh, nope. Hold on. She thinks about it and then goes, Nat? Is this trapped? You can keep the books afterwards. There's something magical inside.
Alright, give it to me then.
Yeah,
I'm
check
gonna
for
open
traps. Oh, you're just gonna open it?
No, I'm gonna check the traps.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Oh god.
6.
Oh.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
Then yeah, I'm gonna open it.
You open it up, and it is not trapped. And inside is this sort of ancient-looking ring. Like, the band looks fairly old, but there's this tiny little jewel at the crust of the ring that looks brand new.
So, what'd you find? Is it magical? Is it pinging my senses?
Oh, yes, it is magical. And it is giving off abjuration magic.
That's very much a abjuration kind of like protection ring. Do you want me to spend a couple minutes and see what it does exactly?
Sure, why not?
Oh, also found everyone gets 7 silver pieces, 4 electrums, 4 gold pieces, and 1 platinum.
Does
that mean you win the gold? Because I'm going to.
Great.
I'm sorry. So the ring, it's like an old band, but instead of a jewel, it's actually like a well, it is. It's kind of like a, I don't know, like a lapis lazuli, kind of like a light teal rock that's sort of carved in the shape of a shield. And you wanted to identify it?
Yes, let me add my gold in real quick, and that's gonna take about 4 minutes. So, no, that's gonna take that's gonna take 10 minutes to identify. So,
okay,
I'll ask the group first if they want to stay and wait while I see what it does. So, should I do you guys want to just hang out in here for like another 10 minutes while I see what this does, or?
Yeah, sure, pal.
And the ink. Does the ink give off any magical sense? The ink on the desk?
No, it does not.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. But it does look like some fine ink, just you knowing books and things like that.
Would the fine ink count for? Probably not for the Book of Shadows, because it takes 50 gold pieces of rare ink, so that's probably not.
Yeah, no.
Okay, cool. So she'll take the 10 minutes to identify the ring with the shield.
Okay.
Take 10 minutes to flip a dagger around.
And I'm
And
not.
collect your 100.
I think we have cast identify before, but I just looked it up, and it does require a pearl worth at least 100 gold pieces, which you just found.
Oh.
So in order to continue casting the spell, you will need the pearl.
Okay. Cool. So
Which is fine.
it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't consume it. Okay, yeah.
No, it doesn't consume it. No, you just need the pearl when you cast it.
Well, that works.
Yeah, works out really well. So, you cast identify on this ring, and it is a, can I wonder if I can secretly give you a card. I can.
I think you can.
So I'm gonna do that. You know
Cool.
what it is.
See?
I'm gonna
Cassie,
give it to you right now.
Yeah.
that the box is worth 25 gold pieces. So I don't know if you want to write jewel encrusted box worth 25 gold pieces.
You will. Ooh, spelling's hard.
Okay, there you go. Should be in your journal there.
It's like ring of super cool badassness will make your character level 20.
Not quite.
It immediately bumps your character to level 20.
This is a ring of protection. It basically helps you defend yourself from all sorts of different things, both physical and magical as such. I mean, we think the person who seems to get hit the most, but also because he runs in first, is gonna be Tog, but I would also take this if no one else wants it.
Thing. What? Now what? Tog, are you much of a ring man?
Tog. Does he have one? Yeah. Tog holds up a ring that he wears.
That's right. He's married. I forgot.
No,
You should see the wife. She's
that's
a
not.
terrible
I am.
woman.
I'm not. I'm not married.
Tog, you never told any of us about this.
Because it's not
He's
true.
very embarrassed. He's very embarrassed
Oh.
about it.
Don't be embarrassed of your wife. I'm sure she's lovely.
So
Are
do
you
you
done?
want this or not?
Yes. He just snatches it angrily.
So I don't know if
Yeah,
Nick's
I'll
gonna
share
send it.
you, or I'll share with you, excuse me. The
I
little
share you.
handout. I share you handout. There you go.
So it does require
Tog, it should be-
attunement.
Mm-hmm. But that's fine.
And then Telly says, also, does everyone still currently have a potion of healing?
Yes.
Yes, I do, pal.
I do.
Where's
I do.
Coco's things?
Oh yes, I do have one.
You do? Good. Because you're going to need one. You know, you have to stay in spick-span shape. You know, can't go home to the wife in 2 pieces.
Okay, he does.
You're gonna go home in 2 pieces if you don't stop with that wife shit.
Okay, does anybody mind if I keep it then?
Keep what?
This potion?
Oh, go for it.
Oh, take it.
Okay. And then I understand the darkness spell. As Wayne flips through everything, because I think warlocks can cast it.
I believe so. Sounds
Yeah,
right.
you can.
Cool.
Let me see this.
Yes, I can.
Taste like.
I don't know. I don't know if I want
Do
to
you think
know.
they're like bitter, or do you think they're like sweet?
I think it's like cherry medicine flavor.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'd rather die. I'd rather rest for 8 hours than drink that.
Okay, so she keeps the healing potion, And she'll say, and then if y'all don't mind, I think I'll keep this scroll. It'll allow me to cast a darkness spell.
I can't see in darkness, so
Well, none of us will be able to see in this darkness. It's magical.
Oh, well.
Fun.
I mean, but it could be useful for a getaway.
No, yeah, definitely.
Could be useful for a party. Could be useful for...
Okay.
Yeah. Meet really ugly person, you know.
Yes, just a ball of darkness. That's what's helpful.
Yeah. I mean, could you imagine walking into a tavern and like you're like ah, and then you. Anyways.
I guess.
Yeah, you'd get away pretty easily, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
So that's all the items, and then Telly's gonna turn to everyone and go, so what did you all find?
I found lots of money, more than Bran found, actually.
More than I found?
I think
What?
Telly beat both
Both
of us.
of you.
Well,
Matt.
listen, okay, listen. Telly didn't shake hands. Telly was doing her own thing. It was a competition between me and Bran.
See, but Telly has a god too, so.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a little unfair.
But I don't understand
Wait,
why
so-
her god helped her more than my god did.
Shut up.
So nothing else of import?
Oh, I found
Nothing
some
we should-
letters. I did find some letters. Other than the money, I did find letters.
I found the letters though.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. No, you didn't. I found the letters.
Bran,
Telly's
very
just gonna-
good job finding the letters.
Oh, thank you, Tog. Thank you.
Nat's gonna put her hand like on his face and push him away and hand the letters to Telly.
Thank you. I'll read these later when we settle down for camp, I guess. I didn't really sense anything else of magic or of import in here, so if we've tossed the place, probably be on our way.
Did I find any cool clothes? Any funny necromancer lingerie?
You're really dead set on this necromancer's tent, huh?
I think it's.
Nick's just ignoring that.
No one found any cool shirts or like a brassiere, maybe. Nothing. No.
I
Boring.
found some dude's head, which I'd very much like to go
Oh.
turn into anywhere else.
I forgot about the head.
Would this help?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Telly slowly starts to cast her moonbolt in her hand. Now, I can kind of freeze the stump. Or no, is that not how it works? Okay.
I mean,
It's okay.
I think we're okay. I just don't want to destroy this thing and make it not worth having chopped a man's head off.
Do we want to wrap it in a cloak?
It sends more of a
Like, tie it
message
to
if
your
you're
belt?
riding with it on the side of your horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but these are my
Um,
nice pants.
Okay.
Do you want me to hold it? You big baby.
If you want.
Alright, give it to me.
Add to your inventory one necromancer's head,
One ugly face.
weighing 5 pounds.
Ugly head of stupid guy.
So I think we have one last
Got
thing
him.
to do out here. A little bit north. Get in the book from the
Yeah.
the
the
banshee.
hag. Yeah, the
Oh.
banshee.
Banshee.
Was it a banshee or a hag?
Yeah, it was a banshee.
Oh, okay.
It was a banshee.
I thought it was a wraith.
Cool. Oh, do we have the comb?
I've got it. And Coco
Yeah.
holds it
Oh,
up and then
thank
starts
goodness.
dancing
Oh,
and then
Coco.
like twerking.
It's always just in the middle of
That's
some
the
weird
Coco I
Fortnite
know.
dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Okay. Alright.
Should
Now,
we?
are we sure this is worth it? Because this money is going to a church that does not appreciate such things. Oh wait, no, it's a book, isn't it?
It's a book. We could see what the book does before we necessarily take it.
Yeah, I
Well-
mean, we could have used the quest as a, say, treasure map sort of scenario. There's no reason we have to turn this in. I mean, as far as they know, it just didn't get done.
Also,
Maybe the
would
banshee ate it. That's how ghosts work.
Telly
Or we
know anything
died.
about banshees? Well, we have to go back in town to get our money for the rest of everything.
Or
We
we,
could wear
died and
disguises.
just don't tell anybody else.
Okay. Would Telly know anything about banshees?
Make a. Are you proficient in Arcana?
Yes.
Make an
I'm
Arcana
proficient
check
in
there. Yeah, that's
and
what I thought.
all those intelligence skills.
Yeah, that's good. Man.
17.
17. Yeah, you've read about banshees before. They are, you know, sort of like spirits who have refused to move on for one point, or for one reason or another. They usually are pretty mal-tempered. They usually don't like to be bothered. They are known for their powerful voices, which can, which you've read about, driving adventurers mad and things like that.
Telly relates that to the group and then says, could also possibly be useful if she's a spirit. Maybe she's been around here long enough and can point us in the direction of Thunderclaw, Thunderbush, Thundertree.
Thundertree, yeah, the ruins with the alchemist or something like that.
It was
Yeah, with
gold.
the ring or something that we're that was our reward.
The
So
treasure.
we could always just go and start with that and like, oh, we've heard your intelligence and your power and oh, you're so wonderful and like play up to her.
Someone,
What?
Sally, you can do better than that. You don't go up to someone who's really ugly and you want them to really like make them feel pretty and you go, oh, you're really pretty or whatever. You gotta like,
It's not my strong suit, so
well, you know what?
someone else can. Okay,
I bet
that's
you
fine.
Coco's real good at smoozing.
You know it.
I could also schmooze and maybe not do such a gestury sort of thing,
I
and
bet
maybe
you could.
put on
Please.
a more smooth
Please.
thing.
Smooth.
Yeah.
You guys
Actually, I
should
don't know why we
smooth
let him
and,
do the talking. I mean, the dancing is a little weird.
If anyone,
I mean, you're great at it, buddy.
I mean-
but
if anyone can get a woman like his wife to fall in love with him, I'm sure he can really get a banshee to do whatever the hell he wants, huh? Oh, big man. Huh?
Ooh,
Yeah.
I
Tog.
I was going to set up the banshee with you. You know, it's your type. You seem to like dangerous women.
Shut! Alright,
Yeah.
we're done.
Does
Uh-huh.
that mean?
Anyways, to banshee, bye!
Yeah, it's a banshee.
I mean, we leave. What time? Isn't it? Is it still like afternoon or?
It's no, didn't you guys? I thought you guys went
First
like
light.
sort of the morning.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it was like the first thing of the day. So it's really like it's still morning.
Oh.
Oh. So we,
Did that count as a short rest? If not, Telly is burning her last spell slot to cure wounds
no,
herself.
But
Okay.
you guys sort of travel. Let's see here. It's about what is this map again? It's only,
Telly's
it's
cast-
only about 10. It's only about 15 miles away. So you guys make. You guys are able to take at least a short rest during your travel.
Okay.
If you'd like to, you can take a long rest here. But you guys are more than able to take a short rest at any time during your travel here.
I mean, do we want to rest or do we want to just barrel through, get to where the banshee's supposed to be, and then do the same thing we did with the necromancer, rest and get there first thing in the morning?
That sounds good.
Could do that. DM, what are the rules on attunement again? It's an hour uninterrupted, and it can't be done during a rest because you're actively focusing on it.
So, yeah, it's just like an hour of uninterrupted, like focus. You could definitely find that hour through your travels here. You guys are gonna be walking. If you're walking, I mean, traveling all day, it's gonna be.
We
like
just
an
keep a
8-hour
hand on.
day.
We just keep a hand on Tog as he's like staring at his ring.
Well, I mean, you can do
Like,
you can do like mindless tasks like walk in a direction
Oh, okay.
while
Cool.
focusing.
Gotcha.
So you can definitely get attunement and also get your short rest during your travel.
Can Telly read through the letters while walking?
Yeah, sure. It's not like a huge stack of letters. You find like a couple of correspondences with this person named Junie. She seems to be someone from wherever this necromancer lived, like from his home. There's correspondence of her like wanting to join him out here in this country, and and there's other talks of like, it seemed like whatever he was doing here, he was almost done and was about to head home. You do find a letter unsent saying that like he was rapidly finishing his research and was about to head home.
Does any of them explain what the research was?
Not really. It's sort of just like how things are going back at home, things like that. There's not a lot about the research, just like how his research is going. You know, there's some letters where it's like he seems frustrated, but it seems like Junie sent the last letter and he was about to send another one.
Okay.
I wonder who this Junie is.
Probably his
Someone
wife.
he cared about? Yeah, possibly wife,
A wife.
love interest, family member.
Well,
Kind
Married.
of sad
don't
for
be hearing
him.
from him.
Yeah, kind of sad that he went into the necromancy business.
Well, I've heard it's very fruitful for some people.
You don't think it's wrong in any way?
Well, I mean,
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do to make money, frankly.
if it's
Crazy
ethical,
world we live in.
And my screen is frozen, so
your face is frozen. There he goes.
and there we go. Yeah, but they're bringing back bodies who are rightfully dead, and whose souls should have passed on, and that could be affecting their possible afterlife.
Suppose.
Well, they're
if
not
you
using
think
the
about it.
bodies. They're dead.
Exactly, the soul's moved on. It's just a
Yeah, it's
I mean,
just a
it's
husk.
suit.
Doesn't it depend on the religion though? Some religions believe that you have to keep your bodies entombed for your spirit to be in the other world.
Easy. Don't have a religion. No rules.
I
Okay.
know, Talos is pretty
No,
cool.
no
I
offense
don't-
to you guys. I just
Cool.
I don't know. I respect your commitment to your religions.
You don't
Doing a
need
great
to
job.
Listen, my friends. If I die in the presence of all of you, all I ask, just throw my body in the river. Let the fish eat me. Don't need anything special.
So
Can
you
I-
would be
can I, like, pose
okay
you up like
then.
a scarecrow first?
Yeah. Sky berry or anything. Anything like
But
that.
what if you had unfinished business and we had a means of bringing you back?
I'm sorry? Bringing me back?
I mean, there's high enough level holy magics that are able to recently deceased people who still have some type of journey or quest they're on, that whatever god who gives the power feels that they have the right to continue living has a possibility. I've read of it, but
So necromancy.
So
I was gonna say.
Oh.
technically, I mean, technically you could say that, but this person still has something left to do. You aren't
So-
coming back as a skeleton.
So we're immortal.
What?
As long as somebody
mean,
brings
if
us back.
If it costs enough money, but also you have to, whoever deems it right or true that you should be able to come back, your soul and your spirit has to be willing to return too.
Well, you folks have got our back, right? You think it's right and true. Easy. Bring us back if we die.
I
mean,
don't think I
that
can
right
do
now-
that.
Maybe in the future, but
Through God, anything's possible, isn't that right?
I have heard that. Which god? I don't
Well-
care. Anyway.
I'll just zap you a bit, and hopefully that'll work.
I've heard that's worked, you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
you know.
Can that please be Bran Spare the Dying now?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Breathe, darn you!
Just a little shock in his fingers.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's pretty good.
You're like Palpatine. That's all
like
you
that.
are. You're Sheev Palpatine. You're like,
oh, I am Sheev.
all right.
Jeez
Well,
Louise.
to the Banshee, or to go towards the Banshee, and then take a nap, and then to the Banshee.
I like that idea.
Yeah, so you guys travel from Old Owlwell northbound. While
Northbound on the 105.
you take a short rest, if that's something you wanted to do. Tog, you're able to attune to the Ring of Protection, and you feel protected after. You are able to make it to Coneyberry at about late evening. It's not quite dusk yet, but I mean, it's about later in the day. It's about
Have you
couple
been
hours
to
till dusk.
Coneyberry yet?
No, I actually got some flavor text for you.
There we go.
Ooh.
Okay.
What flavor is it?
Tasty.
Um, Yeah, Coneyberry is the ruins of a town once known as Coneyberry, and it sort of runs through the Tribord Trail, which you guys weren't really traveling on from Old Owlwell. You're kind of just making your way north, following your map, things like that. But you can see as you reach Coneyberry that the Tribord Trail just runs directly through the ruins of the city. It's sort of like a small settlement, kind of like Phandelver. And as you're sort of walking around, it's ruins, it's a ghost town, no pun intended. And you see a trail leading sort of northwest, from the northern side of town, leading west into the Neverwinter Forest there.
Oof. There's a lot of ruins over here.
It's like
Yeah, what do you think
something
happened?
I don't know. Telly, you're the one. You're the smart one.
Would I know anything of what caused all these ruins?
Yeah, I mean, you're proficient in history, yeah?
Yes.
Roll it, baby. Let's see them numbers.
Roll it.
Let's see them digits.
Let's make sure I'm on mine. Yep.
A
9. Ooh.
I mean, it might be redundant to say, but you know that this area, I mean, in ancient times, has been a very commonly used area. Within recent history, it's fallen under sort of disrepair and sort of monster infestation as the Tribord Trail has grown to be more of a dangerous passage than it has maybe in latter history. But,
Back when Nethariel or whatever it's called was a magic hub.
or maybe even when old Phandelver was there, or even when old Coneyberry used to be here. But now really on the outskirts of sort of really Neverwinter, there's no real ruling party in these parts, on the Tribord Trail at least, so it's fallen kind of to disrepair. And that sort of leads to the ruins.
I mean, not really. It's just recent history with no major cities being around. Monsters and other unsavory folk have mostly called it home, so people just don't upkeep it.
Huh. Gotcha. Interesting.
So should we go investigate a little bit, or do we want to stay outside of the city?
Yeah, let's go poke around. Why not?
Should we be quiet, or just...
Well, I don't know. Do you think there's anyone here?
Oh, I mean, the
I don't
last
know.
ruins we were at had a necromancer, so... And then...
Well, you made
Yeah.
short work of him, didn't you?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
and
did.
I don't think we should be stomping around, but I don't think we need to be like sneaking.
Okay.
Bran, Bran's got Talos, and And Tog's got this ring, and I
very
have...
sneaky.
Coco's like, I got my staff! And then starts doing a weird, like, dance around it and everything.
Stop holding. I have my height. That's it.
And your nimbleness.
Yes.
Nimbleness. That's a hard word to say.
Nimbleness is a hard word. My dexterity, if you will.
So, that's
Not as dexterous as good old Bran here, though.
Wallop you until you see Talos face to face. Do you understand?
Ooh. That'd be fun.
Telly does not understand what's going on because she was not there.
Cool, Nick. That was pretty cool.
Just playing with the
So
light.
we go into it.
Yeah, what are you guys up to?
We head towards Coneyberry and keep our eyes peeled.
Okay. Is everybody keeping their eyes peeled?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, let's do a group perception check here. And Wayne, make sure to roll for Coco. Somebody roll your perceptions. Let's get it going.
So
That's
Nope,
nature.
That's Is it the same modifier? No, that's fine.
No.
Well, same roll.
It's same roll, though.
Not bad.
Hey,
Okay.
21, I see everything.
Okay. So that is a 10 from Telly, a 15 from Bran, a 3 from Tog, a 21 from Nat, and a 17 from Coco. Tog, you're still sort of like getting used to the magic of the Ring of Protection. So you're kind of being thrown off a little bit by it while you're trying to be aware in the present moment. But the rest of the party definitely picks up for whatever gaps that might have created. You kind of make your way into Coneyberry. You don't see much, going into the outskirts or around the outskirts, walking into the city or the settlement. And once inside the settlement, you find a bunch of ruins where there's not a lot of buildings that are intact enough to even conceal what might have been inside. Like a lot of the buildings, none of them really have any roofs. If there are any roofs, there are like missing walls. Pretty easy to assess sort of the small settlement of ruins that are sort of visible along the Tribord Trail there. And nothing really catches your attention as you're looking around except a path that leads west into the Neverwinter Forest.
Boring.
So is this where she was supposed to be, or?
Should I call her name?
So we know her name.
Yeah, Agatha.
Agatha.
Wayne's checking his notes.
It was Agatha.
Yeah, it's Agatha.
And it is still Agatha, yeah.
It was? You just see it.
No, it's still Agatha, don't worry. It didn't change.
Okay. So...
Is she supposed to be here? Did we get, like, direct directions, or...?
Yeah, I think Sister... What's her name?
Northwest on the Tamora. No, that's the god of the... Garael. Northwest on the Tribord Trail, Coneyberry is the shoddy notes I took, quickly writing down what she told us, trying to.
And we yell hard enough, I bet she'd hear.
Okay, are you ready if it leads to a fight, or are we just gonna trust
we have a
her?
lovely comb.
Mm-hmm.
So let's trust our
Alright,
talkers.
Tog? Do you want to turn the charm on? Are you ready? Yeah.
Of course.
Look at me, I'm a scraggly, lanky green bean of a woman, Look at you. You can, with as dashing your wife is, I'm sure you can charm anyone.
The thing is, I know you're playing me. I don't care. Keep it coming.
Yeah, I know. Not bad. Not bad. You'd think with all this, he'd get taller.
All right, well. That's rude.
Is that an innuendo?
Go on, Banshee Charmer.
Sure. May I? And he'll gesture toward the comb.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coco. He'll give him a little pat on the head.
Coco.
And yeah, so Tog just
wanna delete
wanders through the streets of Coneybury, twirling a comb around in his hands.
Gonna share real quickly what he has listed as the comb in the group chat.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Do you comb
Great.
thing?
That's correct.
Was there a handout for
The
that?
line between
No, it was
begins.
It's a beautiful
and
silver
Coco ends.
comb encrusted with jewels.
It's getting thinner every day.
Yep.
So you're just sort of walking
Yeah,
around
kind of
town.
like getting the light to catch it in the, as he walks around with it, just examining it.
Okay. Nothing immediately happens. How long do you do this for?
Well, do we find? Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Did we find out? I mean, were we told that like she resided in a certain like building, or was it just sort of like Coneybury in general?
I think make a straight intelligence check. Try and remember this.
He's so smart.
Smart.
He does it.
13. I mean, not bad. As you're sort of twirling it around, you kind of walk around for about 5 minutes. Nothing really appears to happen. You're thinking like, is this right? And you remember that Sister Garael mentioned that Agatha supposedly lived on the outskirts of Coneybury.
Okay, so yeah, he'll start to wander along the road, and just as he gets like to a good amount away from the group, he'll just sort of like look over his shoulder and just nod to them like, "Hey, follow me, but keep your distance." And and he'll just stroll down the road like a passerby.
Him go.
Okay. You stroll down Coneybury, trying to act sort of like a target for Agatha with your comb. You walk around for about I'll say like 30 minutes, kind of like walking around the ruins. Nothing looks really to be happening.
Maybe she's asleep.
Sleep.
I don't.
Oh,
Do undead sleep?
I don't know. Would I know that?
With your
From my-
Arcana check before, you would know. I mean, the undead don't really sleep.
Okay.
And so the outskirts is like where we are right now?
Yeah, you would be about. I mean, depending on how far you want to be outside of town, within like 5 miles, so maybe like a mile out of town.
Okay, is there any obvious
Oh, yep.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, is there any obvious like residence or something outside of Coneybury that we can see?
Make a survival check, we'll say.
A 9.
With a 9, not that you can tell. There doesn't really seem to be any sort of beings or people living really around, except for that path into the Neverwinter Forest.
Starting to think it's this path. I mean, where else would a banshee live but a haunted mansion in the woods?
You know, that makes sense, pal. Are we we heading into the spooky, dark, scary woods?
Oh
Should we
yeah.
or should we wait?
Woods.
Wait, hold on. Should we do it at night or?
That's too scary.
Yeah. I don't want to actually die. Especially because I'm not entirely sure about what resurrection entails anymore. Is it necromancy? Do I need a god? I really gotta put some more thought into it. I say we rest.
Should we just find a place around here and just hole up in one of the ruins?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
So you're all taking a long rest here?
Yeah.
It's
Try and find an empty room.
Sure.
To rest in. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever's leading the charge, go ahead and make a survival check for me.
I'll lead that.
Okay. Yeah, with the 16, you easily find a ruin where it's kind of like a building that has its roof still intact, and it looks intact enough to where it won't crumble on you in the middle of the night. And it's got like an open sort of like an open wall, so it's kind of like one entrance, one exit there, easy enough to guard. Yeah, and you guys.
Yeah, I think we're resting for the 8 hours.
Yeah.
So.
We won't bother with for the sake of expediency with shifts watch. You guys all managed to get your short rest through the night pretty safely there, taking your own watches whenever you do so. And the next morning comes, you all feel rested.
Cool.
Any dreams, Bran?
Oh, you know it. Every night. So right, I was on this ship, right, and then there was this storm, and it was like blowing the ship side to side.
Hold on.
And then there's this guy on the ship, and he was like just staring me down,
So you have the same dream every single night?
No. This one was different because the guy was standing on his head.
Never mind, I don't want a god anymore.
It's not always like that. That might just be a Talos thing.
It's always like that.
And I have a question for you, because I know, it's different for everyone. Did you choose Talos, or was this more of like a, well, shit, I have no choice. Gotta work with this guy.
He more chose me, I think. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was just kind of happenstance, It was in a dream, and then next thing I knew, I was, saving the town and all that kind of stuff. And,
saving the town?
Yeah. It's. Haven't I told you this story?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I saved the town. It's no big deal, but
What town?
That's kind of how I got my start.
Hold on, what town?
Daggerford.
Daggerford. That definitely sounds like a real place.
Yeah.
It's where I'm from.
All right.
Does Telly know about that? Does that sound like a town she's seen on a map?
Make a history check.
Okay, hold on.
Since you are proficient.
I'm reorganizing all my items.
Grasstown. And I
it says Coco. That was Telly.
Oh, that's fine. A dirty 20.
No, that was Telly's stat, so. Yep, dirty 20.
Yeah, you've seen Daggerford on a map.
Okay. Yeah, that's a real town.
Oh, shit.
It's definitely a real town.
Yeah.
So what'd you save it from?
I got this dream. The angel of Talos, warned me that there was going to be a storm that was going to come, and I needed to, save the town. I was the only one who could do it. So, I evacuated the town, diverted the storm. No big deal.
But, now we're going to go back. You diverted a storm.
Is that so hard to believe? Someone of my strength and prowess with magic.
I can't get a smidge of information out of you without you growing 8 feet tall in your ego. But you know what? I'll take it. I'm taking it. And we're
Yeah,
done.
you know, I save the town. That's how I got my start adventuring, because, you know, I wanted to get out of there anyway, so.
Oh, well.
Found my way here with this little shindig we got going on.
Shindig. Right.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool. Anyone else want to talk about their backstory, or should we go into the haunted wood? No? Okay, let's go.
Okay, so you guys are making
Haunted
your way
Woods.
over the
That was
Neverwinter
really
Trail.
good.
Oh,
Yeah,
and-
that was wonderful.
Nick, just so
Yeah.
you know, I did have a pearl worth 100 gold pieces that I got from Yarno equipment.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, the carnelians, the paradots, and the pearl, and then the vials of the stuff.
It was all worth 100 gold? Oh, regardless. Okay.
So just so when I casted it before.
Okay. No, it's fine. Oh no, what happened?
Oh, he didn't like that answer.
He didn't like that answer.
He's got the curse
Is
of
it
Coco.
because he's playing Coco?
Is it because you're playing Coco?
Coco.
What happened there, Wayne? Was that you?
No, that was me on accident. I was trying to jump back to this screen while looking at my equipment, and then
the
I hit
curse.
the denied button.
It's
So,
the curse.
Yeah, it's the curse of
The
Coco, I
curse.
guess.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. But you guys make your way down the trail, deeper into the Neverwinter Forest. I have a little flavor here for you. So the forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made of the warped branches of trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in the shadows. A low doorway leads inside.
I bet
What?
this is where Margaret
Agatha.
lives.
Agatha.
Right, Agatha. That's what I said.
As you mention Agatha's name,
Oh, fuck.
you feel a chill run down your spine.
Telly is like gripping her tome close to her chest.
I hate ghosts. I am mortified right now. But I'm trying not to show it. She's like,
Yeah. It was an extremely unpleasant chill.
I don't
So,
like this. Talk to you thing.
Sure. Okay. And, yeah, so he'll just kind of step forward again, like brandishing the comb in his hands and, just, you know, looking around.
Tog, remember,
Sure.
that's supposed to be an offering for the book, like in exchange.
I know.
Okay.
Don't worry.
As
Okay,
you
just want to make sure.
hold the comb up and kind of just like looking around, like waiting for something to happen, you feel a huge gust of wind push past you, and the door to the dome smacks open with a loud bang sound against the interior of the dome, beckoning you all inside.
Oh my god.
Are we all going? in?
Okay,
Does it seem like we could all fit in there?
We
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
just
it
leave
does.
Tog to face a banshee.
It's a
alone.
large dome. It's
Let's-
large enough for you all to fit inside.
All right, Bran, you first. You first. Go on.
Go.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll go first.
The door is kind of low in sort of an awkward position. So pretty much everyone besides Tog and Coco have to sort of like bend kind of uncomfortably to get inside.
I bend limbo style. No, I don't. Nick.
Okay.
You don't? I thought it was cool. I
No,
liked it. I was into
I
it.
don't. I don't. I was doing a funny bit.
I was doing one of those funny bits we do on this show all the time.
You know,
Mm.
me
One
and
of those really
Nick.
funny ones
Funny
we do.
bits.
God.
Okay. Scary
So-
Dome.
You guys all make your way
Yeah.
inside.
Head
It is
in.
a home of sorts, Sheltered within the dome of woven branches, it is sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, a table, and a reclined couch, all of it old and of elven craft.
Ooh.
And as you all sort of make your way inside, you hear sort of like an behind you as the door like slowly just creaks shut, and you hear just like a and within the dome there's sort of like kind of patchy at the top. It is very old, and so there is sort of like cracks of light kind of piercing through to sort of illuminate bits and pieces inside, definitely enough to be visible. And as you're all there, a strange wind from nowhere starts to brew around the room, and you all sort of reactively kind of step back away from it, up against the walls of the dome. And in the middle of the dome, a figure starts to form, and the air grows cold. A powerful feeling of dread grips you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking on the form of a female elf, her hair and robes waving in a spectral wind. She might have been beautiful once, but a hateful expression twists her features now. "Foolish mortals," she snarls. "What do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?"
Telly just starts crying. As does Wayne almost too.
Nick, I know you had that in you. That was
Oh, I was like in surround sound. I was
literally. I felt that inside my brain.
Wowie. Well, pardon the intrusion. We got a little lost, when they say, don't take a left when you hit the Tribord Trail. You've gone too far, sort of situation. We were actually looking for Coneyberry. Are we near that?
She kind of squints and she doesn't move. She doesn't move towards you, but she kind of leans in your direction and again says, "I know you seek me out."
Well, yes. And Tog will give a deep flourish bow and will keep the comb close to his chest and say, "My humblest apologies, Your Grace. We came to seek a..." And he turns around and gestures to the group to bow.
Telly bows and then slowly goes to the floor and goes into a fetal position.
Okay, close enough. We came to leave an offering for the beautiful and powerful Agatha. No, what's her name? Jesus
Agatha.
Christ.
Agatha.
No, it is
Agatha.
Agatha. No, you're right.
Thank God. That was Rob forgetting, not Tog.
No, yeah.
And we heard that she resided in Coneyberry. I guess that we were drawn here by Your Grace.
Telly slowly comes out of the fetal position, but stays kneeling on the floor, not looking up.
"You flatter me with a gift."
Of course. We heard that you possess a knowledge that others do not, contained within a tome, and we knew that we could only offer you something befitting of a queen, and thus we have brought you this. He holds out a comb. The comb.
The bejeweled comb.
As you hold out the bejeweled comb, you see a very thin, spectral hand sort of come out of the cloak and reach towards the comb, and she doesn't grab it, but as she kind of holds her hand out, the comb sort of tugs away from your hand and just gently floats to her spectral form, and she kind of holds it, and then her hand sort of like falls back and kind of disappears along with the comb into this sort of spectral shroud. And the ghostly figure smiles with a cold amusement. Very well.
Telly slowly starts.
I know that you seek many things. Ask me one question, and I will give you an answer.
Is that an each thing, or is that a total?
That's a question.
She looks at you expectantly.
Telly is scared right now. She's only read about ghosts. She does not like this.
Do I know?
Horror stories. She reads horror stories in the middle of the day.
DM, do I know what the book is called?
I don't think.
Did they specify?
What was her name again?
Gariel.
Yeah, Gariel. I don't think she explicitly told you the name of the book, but you do know that she is looking for a diviner's spellbook.
Okay. My one question is this. In exchange for this gift, may we leave here with the diviner's spellbook?
No, but I know you seek Bo Gentle's spellbook. I do not have it, as I once had.
Bo Gentles?
Bo Gentles. Many years ago, I gave the book to a young necromancer named Cernoth.
I'm not Telly. Why did I say Telly? Nat kind of like, she has like the head like just clipped to her belt, and so, like really covertly like aims her hip like towards Tog and is like, "This necromancer."
Just a little bit of a retcon. Telly, you would know the name of this necromancer is Homenkost.
Okay.
That you
Telly
killed
like
the,
looks over and
letters.
goes like, Telly looks over at Nat and it's just like, Homenkoth?
Hamen, so Hamun space Kost, Homenkost.
Homenkost, Bo Gentle.
And with the that answer, she kind of like raises a little bit in the air, and she kind of like lets out this ghoulish scream as another gust fills the dome, and you can sort of hear like the crackling of twigs, maybe the dome itself, and this light kind of just like flashes out in a sort of a powder of mist and spectral God knows what else.
Of powder.
And you feel that that sort of dread feeling that was gripping you in her presence disappear. Though maybe the anxiety doesn't.
Huh.
Well,
there's our answer.
Didn't like that.
Bojangles? What was his name?
Bo Gentle.
Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Two questions actually then. One, would Telly know, is this Bo Gentle a legendary hero? Two, is this Cernoth known? Yeah, those are my first two questions.
being proficient in history, I'll say you've never really heard those names. Like,
Okay.
they don't stand out to you.
Okay. And then Telly's gonna turn to the rest of the group and like pull the jade frog from her bag and be like, should we leave another like offering so she doesn't like follow us?
I mean, what would she have used for a frog for?
I mean, she loved the comb and it was bejeweled and this is jade.
I mean, she did give us an answer to where the book is. And
Should we see if we could get another answer?
I don't want to talk to
I don't
this.
think we should push our luck.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think we're all
Okay.
right, Telly. I appreciate your initiative, but I think...
But we don't know where
I-
Cragmore Castle is.
I
Fuck.
want to leave.
Brandon, you're right.
No.
I thought you kind of handled this kind of stuff in your dreams.
In my
pushed all-
dreams.
That's right. I remember. Were you not scared by a giant spider? And by giant, I meant like this big.
It was huge.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that was you. All right. Well,
Do we want to try or no?
I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna get an answer. I think, if anything, that comb was the only reason why. You know, what is she gonna want with a jade frog?
I mean, we have the jeweled eye patch. Maybe she wants that.
Oh,
Telly pulls out the orc's jeweled eye patch.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
I got this for you.
I don't know. I just thought it'd be helpful because we don't know where we're going on our next step.
True.
Again, I feel as though there's other ways to find out that information. I just
How?
think that. Well, there's
The only-
goblins.
Mike.
The only
Cragmaw-
person who knew it, and I'm like holding the eye patch. I'm like, he's dead.
I might have some way of figuring out where Cragmore is should we return to Phandelver.
So should we go back then, or
Well,
is there anything else in this area that would be of note that would be shown on the map, like old ruin, like a older town or something, or no?
On
just
sorry,
wander.
are you asking
On the map? Yeah, DM.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if it was like a me question.
Sorry, DM
Yeah.
on the map. Sorry, my voices are so similar.
No, you're
Um,
fine.
Is there anything on this map that would be like, maybe we should check that out before we go back, or is it just like woods and mountains?
Yeah. I mean,
In the
there's
black
nothing,
space.
nothing really marked on your map. I believe all these things were marked on your map by other people who are like, oh, check out this spot.
I tell you.
But yeah, there's nothing really stands out on your map.
Okay. So do we just head back, or do we spend a little bit of time trying to find it on our own?
Useful.
What was that?
Is wandering going to be useful?
Yeah, I don't know how efficient that would be, pal. I don't know. Now, what's you said you could find out when we get back to Phandelver. What's your plan on that?
Well, I have a friend that I can contact, and they might have some information.
In Phandelver?
Oh, yeah. You know me. I like to make friends, you know. But, yeah. I can do that.
Oh, I mean... Yeah, I mean, I really would rather not wander around the haunted woods.
Let's go back to Phandelver.
Which DM question. On this map, which way did we go? Sorry, I'm trying to like switch between everything.
I mean, you're where you are on the map there. You're right at
So we're
Coneyberry.
still near Coneyberry, like the
Oh, I'm
haunted
sorry.
wood.
Let me, yeah. I'll reveal that for you. There's a little boop.
Okay.
Hey.
So we do have the rest of the Tribor Trail that we haven't gone down.
Yeah, the Tribord
Going
Trail. You can
east.
see here. I'll show you on the map here. on your map, the Tribord Trail kind of continues off in this direction off the map.
Okay. Yeah, my only thing would be just possibly trying to go down the Tribord Trail a little bit more, and then making our way back, see if we see anything of note. But if you trust your point of contact,
I do.
that had a question mark.
Nope, it was an exclamation point. Anyways, let's go.
Okay.
I think let's head back.
As everyone else is leaving, Telly's going to be the last to leave, and she's going to set down Mosk's eye patch on the ground and just whisper thank you.
Okay. You do so. Not much happens.
That's fine. She feels better about it.
And as you're you kind of wait a minute behind. You kind of lag behind the rest of the group as you're leaving. The door kind of just closes behind you.
Yeah, I really, hated that. It was not.
And I think with that, we are going to take a break here for the session here. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, guys. We're going to do a little potty break, a little snack break. Get some Wawa in you. Go get some snackies. Get some water. We'll be back in 10 minutes time here. So we'll see you when we're back here, partner. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Wait, those were the ogres
little
and the
doggies.
orcs. Those were the orcs.
Yeah. The orcs were cowboys, Cassie. Do you believe it?
Oh, did I miss that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they didn't really. They kind of died. Okay, bye guys. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
See ya.
And we're back. Welcome
Whoa!
Did it?
back. Hope everybody had a good break. Hope everyone used the little man or ladies room. Got some water
non-gender
in your
binary.
system. It's important to stay hydrated. Or yeah, that too. Without further ado, let's jump back in. So you guys are making your way back to the ruins of Coneyberry from Agatha's dome, I suppose.
Would it do us any good to, like, how big is Coneyberry? Is it like the size of Phandelver, or is it like
It's roughly
more...
the size of Phandelver.
Okay, so it would take a couple castings of detect magic to walk through the area. Yeah.
Not necessarily. I'd say you could. How long does it last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah, if you're being really delicate with it, it'd probably take about an hour to run through Coneyberry.
2, because I have to ritually
with
cast
the casting.
it.
Yeah. With the casting, it'd be about 2 hours.
Never mind, rethought it. I just thought it might be useful to, like, kind of go through the runes, but it'd probably take a while.
Yeah, it looks pretty
Ruined?
boring and shabby and bad to me, so
Let's just keep going.
yeah. Head back.
Okay, so you guys are making your way down the Tribor Trail.
Walking past faces fast, and we're Phandelver bound.
Yeah. So you guys make it about. It'll take you about 3 days, roughly. So let's see. It's 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you make it about this far. I'll show the audience here. You make it about this far on the trail, and you time to dog down for the night.
Dog down.
Dog down for the night. I didn't see the little boy there.
She's real covert. Don't lick the microphone.
As she licks the microphone. Real covert.
Should we find a place to sleep?
Yes. You know, Brown's real good at that. He can just keep doing that.
Yeah, and
I mean, yeah, I'll look for a good spot.
You want some help?
Are we done looking for medium spots? I mean, I'll take the help if you can.
I mean, I can just
give
just help and like look around and everything. Maybe point at a place that might be good, but
I mean, I'll take it. Does that mean advantage?
You can roll with advantage. Both of you can roll.
Nope, he can roll.
There you go.
Advantage.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you find a pretty good place. It's like flat ground, but it's like decently hidden enough. Yeah, find a great place to rest for the night. Feel safe about it.
How's this?
Hey.
Are we gonna rest out and like take an hour and then go to sleep, or are we just gonna like knock out, wake up first thing in the morning?
I think just wake up first thing in the morning. I think we're trying to get back to Phandelver as quick as possible here, pal.
Sounds good. So, are we taking watches?
No, you can.
I asked the DM as he's
I
chewing.
don't know if that was for me or that was to you guys.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not.
No,
I don't decide it.
Well, no, because when we were in the ruins, you're like, it's fairly well hidden. You don't need to worry about it. So I didn't know if that was like something that's continuing as we travel, or.
Right. We won't roll for watches just for sake of expediency. We'll say you found a decent enough place. You all took watches. Everybody got a short rest, but the night went uninhibited, or your rest went uninhibited. And you rise and shine early next day, about at the little past the crack of dawn.
And let's keep trucking.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys continue on the trail for another 20 miles. So that's about 5, 10, 15, 20 right here. You're about a day's travel out of Phandelver as it turns to dusk here. I assume Brandon's going to be making another survival check.
Coco will
There
eat.
it is. 22, yeah. Again, you find a good spot to rest for the night. Another secure location with get a long rest, uninhibited.
We're trained adventurers now.
Kind of goes off without a hitch.
yeah.
Yeah, as you've kind of come down the road, you sort of see like you kind of notice some other better spots.
Baseball bat-sized wasps.
Yeah, exactly. And you guys see, you start right in the shine. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, right at about dusk of the third day there, you manage to make it back to Phandelver. It's still sort of busy, bustling as a small town can bustle. Yeah, it's about turning to dusk, so things seem to be starting to wind down, but not too much.
So should we visit everyone and get our rewards and then go from there?
I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, it looks pretty bustling. I see like 2 people in the square there. Very good.
Yeah, you see about 2 people making their way around. You see some children playing on the village
as the
green.
town master said, this is Phandelver.
It truly is Phandelver out there, pal.
Definitely Phandelver out there. That's for dang sure.
So we'll start by going to Darren's place because it's on the path in.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
The Ettermath.
So you guys make your way, kind of make a right there to the Ettermath Orchard. And you see there's like lights inside the home, and that sign that he had put up is not there anymore.
Oh, he's partying inside.
You knock?
Yeah.
Yeah, he so the sound his door makes. he lives in Goofy's house from Toontown in Disneyland Resort. You ever been there? Just a boof. It's like a bouncy house inside. Or it used to be. I don't think it is anymore. And
No, that's dangerous.
but it's also fun. Anyways, no, Darren opens the door, and the way it's sort of framed, he's sort of like slouching a little bit to kind of like fit within the door frame, and he looks down and he sees you all, and he says, forget his voice.
It's
Welcome back. So what word from Old Owl Well? Or come in, come inside. Actually, I just made some pie.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's got a hot apple pie, and you are all offered a slice if you choose to accept it.
Tear into that
Oh,
slice
yeah.
like a monster.
Yeah, it's actually like a decently large pie, which kind of makes sense because Darren is kind of a giant of a person, and it's great. It's a good pie. But you all kind of like finish it off amongst the, I think, 6 of you.
Yeah, we dealt with Hamun Kost, the necromancer. Nat, Nat, you have the head?
Oh. You have a... Yeah, that's...
She's still eating, sorry, excuse her. I think she's gonna say
Yeah,
this is
she's
the
got-
Oh
head.
my
She's
god,
got some
that
pie.
pie's so good. Woo! And then she takes it off her belt and slaps it on the table.
Yeah.
Oh!
You got some on my pie.
I just vomited a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Dead necromancer.
Yeah, that's definitely a dead necromancer. Well, I guess I'm glad it's taken care of. That's it's great. Now I know I said earlier that I'd have some pie as a reward for you, but I kind of thought about it, and I've got some stuff lying around. And he kind of walks, kind of opens this like closet, and he pulls out 2 things. He pulls out, I want to get these descriptions right, because magic items actually look like things in the D&D world.
Yeah.
So he pulls out a vial. Looks like a potion of some kind. And he also pulls out this kind of like leather sack. Kind of looked like some sort of satchel looking thing. And
vial.
The satchel has a it looks like kind of like a face on it, and it kind of looks like when you open it up, it's got like little teeth and things like that. And the vial, if I can find it here, has sort of like this. It's when you kind of pick it up, it's sort of warm to the touch, and it's kind of like this bubbling, vibrant orange mixture inside. And he says, well, this actually helped me a lot in my old adventuring days. This is a it's called a bag of holding, and you can put some things inside. It can be pretty useful out on the road. And this little baby, and he holds it up, is a lot of fun. It's called a potion of fire breathing. If you drink it, you can sort of breathe fire a couple times over sort of like the course of an hour-ish. And he puts it on the table.
Like
Dibs.
a dragon?
I think.
Oh,
Yeah, like a
come
dragon.
on.
I'll hold the bag of holding if
Respect the dibs, Bran.
I respect it. I was thinking about dragons.
Do you want me to hold the bag of holding? I can watch over it. I mean, I don't really run into battle, so I won't be in the front. Unless someone else wants it.
Oh, go for it, pal.
I'll hold the bag of holding.
Okay. He says, and thanks a lot for checking out there. I know the Tribor Trail is rarely used, but it's nice to know that there's not any more undead going to be on there, at least.
Just going to be dead.
They're just going to be dead.
Also, no more orcs. There was
no more orcs.
No more orcs.
No more.
Oh, you guys also, you took Harbin's sort of pay up there, did you? Take out some orcs?
We didn't want to take the pay, but we dealt with it.
Oh, we wanted to take the pay.
Well, we wanted more for recompense, but
more pay.
You understand as an adventurer.
Sure, but I always found that the joy of adventuring was in the people I helped.
The friends you make along the way.
True treasure.
It's the real treasure.
I think we're finished here. Damn, I really thought this guy was cool, but...
quick question, Harbin.
Yeah.
Harbin, on your travels and such, did you ever hear of somewhere, either A, an old decrepit keep, which would be somewhere in the north of here, or B, somewhere called the Cragmaw Keep?
Now, I am familiar with the Cragmaw tribe of goblins that are kind of around these parts, but a castle or some kind of fortress, I haven't heard of, but
any help will be good.
Well, I don't know a lot about the area per se on that front, but I know Chalene over at the Alderleaf farm has been here for a while. I think I told you guys before, but if there's something around here, she might be the one to ask for that.
Perfect. That's hope indeed. Thank you so much, Harbin.
Yeah, no, he's Darren.
Sorry, Darren.
Okay.
Wayne is forgetting. Tally's not.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's no problem. Thank you guys. And I mean, if you ever want some apple pie, I'm always cooking or baking.
Right. Okay.
This one was fantastic.
Wow. What's going on?
I'm glad you liked it.
All right, let's go.
Thank you.
All right, Telly, I want you to observe something. Are you ready to observe? Right. So, you see what he said about, oh, I want to adventure for the friends. Do you see where he is? He's baking pies. He is an old man baking pies. Listen, you could be living lavishly in a beautiful place. Oh, Siri, I'm not talking to you.
Telly does sound like Siri.
You could be living lavishly in a place in Waterdeep because of all the money you make off of adventuring. All right? Don't forget that.
We don't really want to live lavishly.
What? What? No, you do. You just don't know it.
No.
Not even a bit.
I mean, a nice small place with a few good books and I'm happy.
See, I guess lavish is relative.
How about a nice big place with a lot of books?
Ooh, what if you started to, like, curate a library? You could open up Telly's book place.
Ooh, that's a good name. Write that down, Telly.
I hate you,
Okay.
Brad, so much.
How about Telly's Tomes?
Telly's Tomes is far better than anything I could have ever thought of.
No.
Yes,
See,
with adventure money,
book place has a nice ring to it, I think, pal.
We're having this
Bran?
discussion as we're walking towards Harbin.
Yeah, Bran, you're so close to meeting your maker. I swear to God.
I'll bring you with me.
Let's not fight. Guys, please.
Don't fight! No!
No fight.
Alright.
So
Are we
it's
at
not
Harbin's place?
Yes, you
Nick?
do.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were talking to me, man.
Nick!
I don't want to interrupt. I don't know. It's like, me?
We need to just all start all of our questions to him saying, GM?
To
the DM.
To the DM. Excuse me, sire.
I do declare to the DM, are we at Harbin's place?
Yeah, and you do. As you
Great.
make your way over, it's now dark out. After you enjoyed that pie at Darren's place. It's not a far walk. It doesn't take too long. As you make your way to the Townmaster's Hall, excuse me. You walk inside and you see Sildar there at his sort of like temporary like desk.
Office.
Yeah, his like temporary office there that's set up in the like the foyer of the town hall, and he greets you all warmly. Welcome back, brave adventurers. Is anything cool? Did you guys find Gundren?
We're working on that for a little bit right now. We did some other things first.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's right. You were helping out around the town. That's mighty kind of you.
Oh, I think Nat has a question.
Did we leave the head?
Yes, we left the head with Darren.
You did.
With Darren.
There was a small little scene where he closes the door and turns around to the table. The head is
just
back
like-
as he goes, oh.
Alright, I was just checking.
Yeah.
Well, Sildar, we are well on our way to making such progress, but we have reached a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
We don't know where we're going.
Huh. No.
Yeah.
That is a big problem.
Yeah, it is a
So-
problem. So, but we are working on it. You need not worry.
Well,
Have you
I'm
possibly?
glad I could keep it in your capable hands.
Ah, okay.
Right.
We're gonna go see Harbin about his orc problem.
Yep.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, he's just right in there. Points to his office, and he kind of continues to doing some like paperwork.
God, that looks boring.
We go into
It
the.
is boring. He like sighs.
We just open the office. I feel like Coco would just open the office door and walk in. Does that sound like a Coco thing, or no?
That does sound like a
opening
Coco thing.
opening doors.
Just opening
He
the
doesn't
door
have
and
to- He
walking
doesn't
in.
have to lead the scene though. He isn't here.
Well, no, I feel. I mean, we all go and Coco opens the door and then we follow him in.
Fucking foot.
There we go.
Harbin's doing some paperwork there, and as Coco kind of flings the door open in Coco fashion, Harbin sort of jumps in his chair a little bit, but is excited to see you all, and says, the orcs. Have you dealt with the orcs?
Yes, Coco? And Coco grabs his bag of ears, or just a medium paw full of ears, and just dumps them on his desk.
Oh, yeah,
Awful.
wonderful.
There's your proof.
Gods. Yeah. You can take the ears back now. I believe you. Wow, great, awesome, super cool. Please take the ears off my desk now. He's kind of sweating.
Coco collects them all except one.
Ooh, I think you missed that one. You missed that ear, right there.
This one?
Yup.
Gonna point at it.
Yup. You missed
don't-
that one.
You don't want that?
No,
Sure.
absolutely not.
You could probably fry it and make a nice little treat.
Like a chew toy.
You can do whatever you like with it. Just please get it off my desk.
Alright, I'll grab it. Oh, fine, pal. You do owe us some gold.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I think, and I kind of wag the ear at him.
Right. Here it is. And he a big sack of gold on his desk, sort of in your guys' direction. It says that should cover it. Right there. Thank you again for
Feels like-
keeping Phandelver safe.
Does it feel like 100 gold?
Feels like 100 gold.
Cool. So that's 25 GP per person. No, that's
No, it's
20.
20.
I did my math wrong. Sorry, there's 4 of us on the screen, so
That's okay. Yeah, 20 gold pieces if split evenly.
yeah, Telly
Um,
divvies it up amongst everyone.
Yeah, and so Harbin says, "Thanks again. If that's everything, I was actually about ready to lock up here. So
Oh, alright.
if we're all square,
Oh, are you kicking us out?
well,
Nah, all right. Come on.
thank you again." He kind of waves on your way out.
I don't
Still
like
there's
that
there,
guy.
still doing paperwork.
No one
I don't
does.
like that guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the ear on the floor, like right outside the door after we close it.
Yuck.
And Coco sees what you did and puts a trail down. Is there stairs or a hallway?
It's kind of
Or is
like a big room, and then like a door. So there's no real hallway.
Okay. then he's
So as
not
you
gonna
guys
do
walk
that.
out of the office, you're back in that foyer with Sildar there at his
Cool.
temporary desk.
Sprinkles him around like a flower girl as he walks.
There you go. That's what Coco does. Does that feel like a
Well-
Coco move to everyone?
Yeah.
We all in consensus?
I mean, as you're sort of like just flower girling around these ears, Sildar kind of looks up and he's like, can you not?
Oh, Coco. Yeah, that's where Sildar works. You could do that in front of Harbin's door, but don't do it out here.
Could you not leave him anywhere? Actually, it's kind of gross.
Town master said we could do this.
I don't believe you.
And Coco walks over to Sildar and whispers over his desk, "But it's funny."
If you hide one right there, and he kind of points in the corner, it would drive Harbin crazy.
Coco does that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I
and
think
then-
we should reclaim our rooms at the inn for the night. Yeah.
Did we want to talk to what was her face?
Shalene,
Yes.
isn't it a little late? Or
Oh. Yes, it is a little late. You know what? Why
Is it
don't
like-
why don't you guys go get the room? And I can go talk to my friend and we can see, you know, if they might know anything.
now is it like dinner time? DM. Question for the DM.
Yeah.
Is it like dinner time or is it late at night?
It's about 20 minutes past dusk. So I'd say it's maybe around dinner time. Like if you eat late, you'd be having dinner at around this time. But if you eat earlier, you probably would have had dinner like an hour ago.
So all these people in this town had dinner an hour ago? Seems like that type of
or yeah, that or they're sitting down to dinner. It's around dinner time, late dinner time. But yeah.
Well, I mean, we could go and just see if she's available to talk while Nat goes and deals with her person.
That's not a bad idea, Telly. I like that.
So we'll go to the Alderley farm and Nat can head off to wherever she's going.
And you know what, Tog? Why don't you, Tog? If Tog, why don't you join me? Tog, yeah. You know,
Hey, Tog, I think Nat wants you to join her.
this close, little man. This close.
Oh, little man.
Go on, get out of here.
Okay. So we split the party.
Okay.
Yay!
We
Yeah.
are going to so you guys sort of split, and it's kind of like it looks great on paper because you see here, you exit the Town Master's Hall and then half of you go towards, or Bran, Coco, and Telly go towards the Alderley farm, and Nat and Tog, right? Yeah, go towards Halia's home right there. Yeah, I was trying to find it. I was like, why can't I? Where is this? So yeah, you guys sort of split. We'll follow Tog and Nat at the moment. As you guys sort of make your way towards Halia's house, you actually see Sister Grail kind of follow up behind you, and she's kind of like waving, like, hey, oh, I didn't, did you guys just get back in town?
Wait, she's following us, right?
Yeah, she's talking to
Yeah,
Nat
okay.
and Tog
Okay.
as you guys are sort of walking off towards the Alderley farm.
Right. Yeah, yeah, right, Tog? Yep. Just got here.
Just, traveling around, just doing adventure things.
Right. Any news of the book?
Book.
Yes, the book.
The Diviner's book?
Oh,
Um,
yes, that book. Yes.
Did you guys talk to Agatha?
Yes.
We did, and unfortunately, we still need to track it down. You see, she didn't have it.
Oh, well, where did she say it was?
In the
Bojangles?
clutches of a not.
I think you mean Bojangles.
that.
That's the previous. That's the author of the spell book. But
Oh.
Well, it was Bojangles' spell book. Is in the. She apparently gave it to a necromancer.
Right.
Did she say where or who this necromancer was?
God, I really wish she walked up the telly because. She definitely, it was so loud in there, and
It was Sinoth. No, Sirnoth.
Surnoth.
Yeah.
And you don't seem very sure. Are you sure?
no, I'm pretty sure it was Smirnoff? Smirnoff?
Why don't both of you make an intelligence check for me?
That's just Rob
She
being
walked up
really
to
bad at taking notes.
Do we?
And
How far are we away? Do we see them being approached by her? Or
you're not
No, you don't.
close
you don't.
enough, I don't think, to
Ah.
say this.
Because I have
Not.
120 feet of message.
10.
Yeah, with a
did
10,
a save,
and it wasn't
sorry.
be a save, but with your natural 16, both of you, racking your brains would remember it. It was Cernoth with a T.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the T.
Okay. When you make me so nervous because I really did remember that, and then I doubted it when you were like, "Are you sure?"
Well,
No.
just because Tog doubted it, it sounded like, I don't know.
No, Rob doubted it because I'm bad at names.
I'm so sorry. I thought that was the thing you were doing
Monster.
with Tog.
No, it wasn't.
I was
a
just trying to
bit.
be in the moment, man.
I somehow have become the serious character, so I was actually
no.
trying to progress the story.
Oh no.
I don't know how it happened. I didn't want it to happen. Here we are. It's Cernoth with certainty.
Oh, brother. She says, Cernoth, yeah, no, that's great.
Is it?
Yeah, I told you before, I think, that I'm a part of a certain, organization that, well, we sort of deal in information and things like that. We truth be told, I guess I didn't really fill you all in enough, but I didn't really think that Agatha had the book. We've been tracking this book for a while, so this is great news. I wasn't able to get an audience with Agatha, but I'm glad that you all were able to for me.
I usually don't do this sort of thing, tricks of the trade and all that, but we literally walked in and gave her a comb. The undead and
the spiritual work in strange ways.
Do we still get paid for the information?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And she opens a little satchel that she has, and she pulls out. Here you are, and 3 potions of healing.
Excellent, useful.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just have a little question for you.
Yeah,
You
sure.
said you work in dealing information. Is this what kind of a who are you? Who do you work for?
Well, I mean, it's not really privileged information, but it's not really something I like to go around telling. But I suppose you all helped me out. So I work for this organization called the Harpers.
Is it a bardic symphony of harp players?
No, we actually we sort of try to help the world as best we can as sort of a information river type thing. We sort of feed information, and we kind of deal with information, things like that. That's why we're really looking for this Diviner's Spellbook. This could really help us out, and help a bunch of people out, really. But
Let's go. It was so nice talking to you, and I have a thing to go do.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So-
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'm
No.
glad we had this conversation.
Great to meet you, and I will bye.
Okay.
She's just
Bye.
gonna turn. I knew it. I was like, she's gonna say the fucking Harpers. Nick's gonna pull this fucking bullshit on me. Oh,
I didn't do
she's
shit,
a
Dad.
Harper.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
All right.
Now,
So she's gonna-
why did you look at her the way that you looked at that other woman?
Listen.
For being a complete stranger in this town, you keep running into people that set you off.
Just just so fortunate. Isn't it so fortunate? You'd think you're like a million miles away from the city and suddenly shit has just reached the countryside as if it's some kind of plague.
What's the issue with some information traders?
No, you don't understand. The Harpers are like, they're a Waterdeep guild. Alright. They originate in Waterdeep. They should stay in Waterdeep, in my opinion. But they are the antithesis to what my entire life was.
Which is good, because the people from your life are after you. So wouldn't they be allies?
I didn't think of that.
I just think if you spent a little bit of time schmoozing with people, maybe you wouldn't have so many enemies.
Then shit, should I even go talk to Halia?
I don't know, it's your life.
What? It's our life? You can't just say it's your life. It's our life.
So you in a past situation get into a bunch of shit, and suddenly it's my problem. I was trying to live my own life.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You're...
with heat on them.
You are so lucky you found me when you did. If anything, it was more I was so lucky that I found you, or you... It doesn't matter.
Damn right.
Oh my, I'm gonna lose my mind. This town is making me lose my mind. I might as well just become a fucking sheep farmer for the rest of my life because I just keep running into bullshit my entire life. I don't know what to do.
Regarding Halia?
Right. So, do I go get the information from Halia and kind of fall back into the Zentarum problem? Or do I go to the Harpers and I say, oh, hi, I hope you can forgive me for being, you know, the scourge of your existence. Would you give me a job?
Question. Did that look like the face of a woman who is, the antithesis of everything you belong to? She looked like she had any idea who the flying hell you are.
Oh, she didn't.
Then what's to say you can't fake it?
I've tried faking it. Clearly. And the shit followed me from Waterdeep into Phandelver. I couldn't fake it well enough. Thing is, it's not something I can just hide. If someone catches me at the wrong moment, I've got the fucking tattoo on my back. It's not something I can just drop, like your little, you know, you and Leo just can switch back and forth like it's no problem. It's a little different for me.
Carve the tattoo into your back. Problem solved. I'm serious, it's a little painful, but, you know, ultimately it's worth it. Protects your identity. And then you could be known as the girl with the cool tattoo, Scar, and not the former Zen.
Alright. So, do I go... Should I just cut it off with Halia now? Or do I just...
Do it together?
What?
I'm fucking with you. Yes, we should.
Alright.
Yes.
Let's just not go see Halia then. Forget it.
Well, no, I thought we were going to see. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I think that you need to have a good relationship with this woman because you don't entirely know what her situation is in Waterdeep. Or, I'm sorry, in Phandelver.
So
you said it yourself the other day. You don't know if she's here for herself or for the guild.
So am I playing... Are you trying to play both sides?
But yes, that's what I do.
Okay. You know what? You've gotten me out of enough shit. We can try to play both sides. Alright. Alright. I love to imagine this entire thing has been going on in the street.
You know, just like a random person who we haven't met in town, but we've seen at the party who like bought one of you a drink, just like,
Right. Well. Alright, I'm gonna go knock on Halia's door.
Knocking on Halia's door. Okay. As you walk up to Halia's door there, you see that there's like a bunch of guys like moving sort of like lumber and things like that. When you first went over to Halia's house, it seemed like there was a bunch of like, not like trash, but like there was just a bunch of like lumber and like stone and sort of things just kind of lying about. And now as you get there, you see like sort of like these people. There's these like four like kind of like young men sort of like picking up around the place. And as you knock on the door, Halia opens it. She's, you know, surprised to see you. And she looks over and sees Tog. She's just like visibly surprised, and she's just like, what do I owe the pleasure?
Thought I'd stop in, but it seems you are quite busy with others. So, can I talk? Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Come in. Come inside. She kind of gestures inside.
Great. Okay. And we're like, okay. As she walks in, Nat's gonna like look behind stuff and like she's really paranoid. She's like,
she looks over to Tog. Are you stepping in or?
He glances at Nat, trying to gauge.
Yeah, you can just hang out at the door. It should not be long.
I'm good here.
Great.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Right. She
Right.
closes the door.
Okay. Hi. Okay. So, God, this is hard. I don't know how to phrase this. Okay. I know you've got your fingers in everyone's pie. It's very clear. I am looking.
Why would you suggest that? I don't think that's apparent in the way I hold myself. I don't know. She's like making coffee as she's kind of talking to you.
God, this stupid coffee. All right. Well, anyways, I'm looking for a keep.
Mm-hmm.
Might you have any sort of information on a possible location for a keep?
For a keep?
By the name of Cragmaw?
Cragmaw? I don't
Cragmaw.
I don't know. I don't really. Is that? Do you come to me for information? Am I your information person now?
I'm trying to cover all my bases. I'm sorry. You know what?
Would you like a coffee?
No.
Right.
Yes. No. Nah.
I'll pour you a cup.
Okay.
She kind of pours you a cup of coffee and sets it on the table. Didn't I tell you not to contact me again?
Shit, I just remembered that just now. Just as soon as you just said that in this very moment.
Right.
I'm awful forgetful. But I got desperate.
Yeah, well. Guess you did, didn't you? Right. Well, no, I don't know where this Cragmaw keep is. I don't know what I look like to you.
Do you not know? Like, I don't know. Or do you not know?
I don't know. Do you know what Cragmaw is? And she kind of turns around, and you're just noticing for the first time a very familiar goblin is kind of scrubbing the floors in Halia's house. And Droop looks up at you, and he's like, maybe.
Droop.
But no, there's no maybes. You know or you don't know. Yeah.
Droop
I don't
has
know.
known we're Crackmeyers this whole fucking time. Oh my god! Droop. Nat's gonna get down like and squat to his level. Droop. You small piece of shit.
Yeah,
You have known where this fucking keep is this entire time. And you didn't care to share with the group? Didn't care to let us know?
I don't know. You didn't ask. I don't.
He did. Multiple times.
Droop. We asked you so many times. Droop. That's okay, because you know, and you're here with us, and you're coming with me to show me where this fucking keep is. Yes?
I don't. He kind of looks at Halia. She's like drinking her coffee. And she's like, no, I think the goblin stays here.
For what? To scrub your floors? You can get anyone to do that for you.
Yeah. Yeah, do you want to scrub my floors?
God damn it, are you stupid? No, I don't want to scrub your fucking floors.
No, I didn't think so.
No,
Droop, continue scrubbing, please. He's just,
So have you enslaved this poor goblin, or are you paying him like an actual wage?
You know, I feed him, and he lives in a room with a bed.
In a cupboard that's underneath the stairs, and I branded him with a lightning bolt above his eye.
I don't know.
All right.
From me.
Well, shit. Obviously, this was a mistake. So, how you doing? I mean, you poured me this cup of coffee, so. How's the mining business?
How's the? You know what? Not half bad.
Really?
Yeah. Since you all took out the Glassstaff fellow and left me as goons, I think things are going pretty well, right? I think I can train him to a decent militia here. We'll see.
Find any gold? Or, I don't know.
What?
Like,
Definitely gold. What did?
you're a miner, aren't you?
Oh, right. No gold, not yet. Haha. Drink some more coffee.
Right. Well. I guess I'll go. Then. You sure I can't just pay you for the goblin? I have this beautiful jewel encrusted box. It's like 25 gold. Got a ruby. Got an ogre's tooth. I just like start emptying my pockets. I got some malachite. I got this off of Nothic. It is a tooth. I got a couple garnets. What do you want exactly?
No.
No. Fuck.
The box is fine.
Oh. Hey, I get to keep my teeth. Right.
But you know what? For the sake of it, make a persuasion roll for me here.
Ooh.
Oh, natural 20. Yeah, the box is fine. If you could get him back to me in one piece, I'd appreciate it.
What's with this goblin? Do you just like him? Droop does have that effect on people.
I don't know. It's kind of funny in a way.
All
You
right.
know, just like looking at him is just funny. He's just a funny goblin.
Okay. All right.
Well, don't give me that look.
No, I'm not giving you any look. No, it makes me laugh. He He's real funny.
Let's get the goblin. Get out of here.
Okay, fuck. Shit.
Again.
Come along, Droop.
Don't contact me. I'll contact you.
Wait. You'll contact me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, bye. Just gonna go out the door.
Okay. With Droop in tow.
Yeah, but Droop like under, like I'm gonna just be holding Droop like this.
He's kind of like, you know, like when you hold a dog and they're just kind of like limp and just like letting it happen. It's kind of how Droop is. He's just like going in like a dog.
Okay, let's go.
Did it go well?
It went fantastic. I got Droop.
Hi.
Yes. Hi.
Oh, Droop knows where Cragmaw is.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
And he didn't tell us earlier, so he's gonna take us there now.
Didn't ask earlier.
I
Great.
did. We did. We did ask earlier.
All
Right.
right. Well, I suppose we'll link up with the others and onward to Cragmaw.
To the others.
And I think that's actually where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
Oh,
On a little cliffhanger.
so mean.
Yeah. Next episode we'll pick back up with our other group over at the Alderley farm. So
Yes.
yeah, I think we kind of said it before the episode, but like sometimes combat can be feast or famine, and I was planning to have combat. I don't know what happened, but it didn't happen this session. Whatever. I had a good time. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to tonight's episode of Lost Mine of Phandelver here at the Monty Hall. We do this every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have a Discord and a Twitter link down below if you want to stay connected. We also upload all these videos to YouTube every Friday morning, I believe is when they go up. So this will be up Friday morning, as well as all our other episodes. Our previous episodes are on our YouTube channel. There's a link down below as well. Just the Monty Hall there on YouTube, episodes 1 through 9, I believe, unless I miscounted.
Is this episode 10?
Mm-hmm.
This is episode 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
We did it.
It's been crazy. Yeah, episode 10.
Woo!
And Cassie, you want to say something or?
Yeah, don't forget, NPC Lab is coming back. For those who didn't hear it earlier, NPC Lab is coming back. So keep an eye out on our Twitter and our Discord for more updates on that. But it's going to be premiering on Mondays. Mondays is when NPC Lab will be happening. So yeah, just keeping eyes and ears out for that.
Absolutely. And I guess that's everything, right? I don't really have any more stuff here. Go check out Rob.
Round of applause for Nick.
Go check
our
out Bravo.
beautiful DM.
No, what?
Yeah, Nick.
Stop, that's gross. Why? Ew. Go check out
Nick.
bonus_stage_Rob on Twitch. He streams on Tuesdays and I want to say Thursdays. Yeah.
Bonus Vision, baby.
Bonus Vision.
On Roadway Robots channel on Thursdays. It's fun, man.
Oh yes. That's right.
Go check out Nick in Dropcase on Spoofy and iTunes and wherever you get music, and the OC California area where he's a ska boy.
Yeah.
Ew, ska, am I right? But also go check out Bravo with 5 R's.
Plug me, I'll
She
plug
does
right
art
back. Yeah, art
on her Twitch. So check them out.
She dope.
Support the cast.
And if you want to listen to audiobooks.
Yep, Wayne's got some audiobooks here if you want to check out Wayne Keller the Third. Where do they find your audiobooks?
iTunes or Audible. Just search my name, Wayne, spelled like Bruce Wayne, Wayne's World. Keller, like Helen Keller, and then 3 I's. You can find all 6 of them up there now.
Yeah. There we go. Let's go support the cast. Justin,
I'm boring.
you
I
got a
don't
plug?
have anything.
Support Justin. Just being Justin.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him he's doing a good
thanks,
job.
guys.
Just reaffirm. Chat reaffirm him.
Crushing it.
And
thank you, I appreciate it.
With that, I guess that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in again, and we'll catch y'all next Wednesday. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.